the Quads de Paris from the Boucherie de Paris, playing in red this time around, and they'll be taking it up against our host for this weekend, the Namur Roller Girls, or the Namur Roller Girls A-Team. My name's Nasty Moves, and I will be talking your ears off roller derby, about roller derby, in this game and the next one too. But we're going to get started already on track. We've got Big A's jamming for Namur, but it is Flash McQueen, number 2 for the Quads, picking up the lead. Tell you more about who's playing once we get a bit of a space to tell you. Starting off very quickly, Flash McQueen out in front. 2 blockers, 1 blocker, and is through. Picks up the first points of this game, 5 points. That is 4 points now added to the score. That's going to be 9 points then. A good start here for the Quads. Also known as La Boucherie, we've been calling them the Quads all weekend, so we're going to continue to do that a little bit. But for your intimate friends, it is of course La Boucherie de Paris. Jam number 2, everyone on track. No points were scored by Big A's, but maybe number 242, Little Hit, will have a better chance. Is your lead jammer for Namur, coming in for a scoring pass. Oh, tough wall red in front of her. Well done there by Ziffy on number 31 for the Quads. Oh, and a call off forced. Calling off from the floor. Let's have a good look at what's going on here. I've got no points for the Quads. 5 points then for Namur. That is 5 points on the board. Only the first 5. 4-point difference though, however, between the two teams. Can't quite yet say are they evenly matched or not. We're going to give them about 5 jams in. Then make an initial assessment. That is Chula Hoops within the lead for the Quads. And then Bat Smash jamming for Namur was in the back, took her time there. Possibly contemplating some sort of a stash. But no, Bat Smash knows how it's done. Bat Smash, also a player of Team Belgium. Oh, that's 1 in the box then for the Quads. No points there in that last scoring pass for Bat Smash. So the 5 points I believe that Big A's picked up is going to stay. 5 extra points for Quads. 14 points altogether then. Still very tight game. Give it a few jams. See how it feels. Oh wow, that Boucherie, I really thought they had the jammer there, but they did not. Big A's gets through on some serious toe stop action. And that's going to be Machine Gun Betty for La Boucherie, but by the time we've told you that, the jam's already called off. So quick call-offs, not a lot of points being scored per jam at the moment. Tronchatoro is picking it up for La Boucherie, number 1111. player I recognize, also a well-known announcer. Tronchetto on the outside, but oh, that's going to be Tinker. Tinker, I was told today, finally, like, she's been around for a long time. She's been playing for about 5 years. One of the founding members of the Namur Roller Girls. That's number 934, Tinker. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. That pays off a lot for Namur. Has this weekend. Tinker trying to get back in the right place, gets recycled by the Boucherie. And Tronchetto being pushed out there by Pulp Eviction. That's number 89. Oh, going in for a backwards hit. Oh, beautiful. Textbook backwards hit. Both jammers not going anywhere fast. Tronchetto constantly being pushed out. Still going to keep going though, and Tinker is just stuck in turn 2 for the minute. Very good defense from the Boucherie, and getting a little hit there to try and make some space for Tinker. Yeah, that was a tough jam. You can just tell from the way she skates away from the track for Tinker. That was tough. However, on the point side, until they added up, let's see, we're looking at 14-14, so even Steven. Nice tied up board. 23 minutes and a half left here in the first period. Long way to go. That's going to be Boucherie, though, picking up the lead. That's Chula Hoops. One blocker down for Namur. Fast pack. And a bat smash taking off the cover. Just trying to fool the opposition a little bit. Does move people out of the way. Bat smash. Oh, moving one player, 2 players. For the stash, though, is now going to put it back on, but not too much chance to do anything about it as that jam has ended. No points there for Namur, and 4 points in that last scoring pass then for the quads, aka La Boucherie. We call them the quads all weekends. I realize I do appreciate the commentary. We're still going to keep calling them the quads, but we do know, especially with their beautiful logo with knives on it, that they are definitely La Boucherie de Paris. That is your lead jammer, Machine Gun Betty. Versatile player this weekend. I've seen a lot of good things from her as well. Jams every once in a while, and is often in the thick of the action as a blocker. Right now, doing great. Both jammers out at the same time. B. Gaze is following right behind. And now, like, B. Gaze coming up to the pack. And the quad's not taking any chances. Just calling that right off. And funny enough, too, with Manu Lux, who is coaching in green. I don't believe you can see that on your screen, though, but Manu Lux, the coach of Les Quads, or La Boucherie, is a former announcer. So announcers are everywhere. Nice to see him here again, too, with his team. That is going to be 2-4-2, Lil Hits. Also having a really good weekend, despite some frustrations, but they're totally understandable. We'll jump around until she gets through. And of course, if she's in the lead, she's going to just call it off instead. No points there for the quads. 2 points for Namur. Quads out in front right now with 29 points, 28 points, and 16 points for Namur. So we're even 14-14. Namur moved up with 2, and now La Boucherie is gaining a small advantage over their opponent. We are playing for 3rd and 4th place. That's going to be Chula hoops for the quads. Oh, 2 blockers down for Namur. That's going to make Chula hoops' life a little bit easier. Good tripod work there at the minute by the quads, sticking together as much as possible is good to see. Bat smash with the star for Namur. Again, off in that corner by the time I've said it. Jam called off, not able to do too much about it. Namur staying at the 16-point mark, and Boucherie, or the quads, moving up from 29 to 37. Both teams starting with a blocker in the box. For the quads, that's going to be their pivot. And maybe with the disadvantage at the moment that Namur has, they'll be thinking a little bit more about stashes and passes. Machine Gun Betty jamming for La Boucherie. Tough work though in front. She usually manages to push people around, but that pack is just reforming really quickly and just putting more bodies in front of her. Oh, and that was something. Processing that is going to be a power jam for big A's for Namur. Machine Gun Betty is going to have a sit down in the box. Power jam for Namur. Namur coming in for a scoring pass. And the offense comes in. Oh, and counter offense. That was some good blocking there by the quads pivots. Big A's takes a hit, turns around, picks up how many? Turn your arm around 5 points. So good one. From 16 to 21 it is then for Namur. Breaking that mini dry spell. (37 to 21), lining up for some more roller derby action. It's going to be Tinker for Namur. Out in front, we're still waiting for a lead. Oh, and there it is, the lead it is. With a hop, skip, and a jump. Even those small little apex jumps make the crowd very happy. And I think that we can attribute to what we call the jumpy jammers, because that is what Namur has. Namur is not so much of the barging style, they're more of the jumping around and getting out. Machine Gun Betty, though, had started out of the box trying to get through with a stash of taking the helmet cover off. Not the most obvious thing for people that are not used to watching roller derby. You're looking around for the star. We tell people, hey, you've got to follow the star on helmet. And then, speaking of following the star, we had Passage de l'Étoile, as they call it in French, to number 13, Boulou, for the quads. But again, there wasn't too much time to pick anything up. Fresh horses. Namur Roller Girls playing in blue. Quad de Paris playing in a Bordeaux kind of red. Maybe a bit on the bloody side. That's going to be Flash McQueen, number 2 for Paris. Picking up the lead. Flash McQueen right through the middle and a twist, and barely, just didn't have to do anything with the momentum. That was wildly well done for 5. Flash McQueen still trying to get out there. Bat smash, though, in the box. All eyes on Flash McQueen for the Super Jam, Power Jam. All of the French words. We're going to have a team timeout then for the quads. No, forgive me, that's going to be a team timeout for Namur. And my colleague Helena, who joined in, the hall announcer, finding out who's cheering for who here in the hall. Can also tell you for the fans of Albany, if any of you are still around, that your teammates are having a great time here, enjoying the fact that they played very hard, won 3 games, and good times there. But everyone finally also taking a seat in the stands, having a good look at what's going on. You have the next game. After this one, this is our second game of the day. The next game will be the final, and that's going to happen at 3:30 today, where we'll see Amsterdam Roller Derby take it up against Roller Derby Madrid. That is going to be the matchup of the day. Il y a quelqu'un qui cogne sur quelque chose, puis ça rentre super fort. Je sais pas c'est quoi, mais ça commence à soit ici ou là, ou entre le verre, ou je sais pas. Ça n'a rien à voir avec moi, c'est moi qui l'entends pendant ici. C'est vraiment... Peut-être le verre qui est là-bas, des trucs comme ça, je sais pas, mais c'était... T'entends ce que je veux dire? Ça colle quelque part, c'est hyper chiant à entendre. Il y a quelqu'un qui colle partout. Oh, there's... We're just sorting out, just making sure everything, the sound is okay. Just making sure the sound is clear on my side. I'll be back to you in just a second while this team timeout is. Just hang on a second. Forgive me, I had to jump out for a minute, just making sure that the... Hi, Manu Lux. How are you doing? I'm on the stream while I'm talking to you. Hello. Okay, there we go. Just said hello to... had a quick hello to say to our friends over at La Boucherie, at the quads. And just sorting out the sound a little bit. We've got a rambunctious audience, which you can't see from your angle either, but I just want to make sure you could hear me loud and clear. And let's get back to the action, though, while we're at it. And that is going to be all of the hard work by Chula Hoops there, number 268 out in front, picking up the lead for the quads. And that is going to be Bat Smash. I'm happy she's out of the pack, because Bat Smash is... one of those jammers that usually gets out really, really quickly, and did that as well. That was a good jam for her, for sure. I was a little bit distracted there. Bear with me, people. We've got, sometimes we need a little extra help here around me. That is going to be 50 points for the quads and 29 for Namur. getting up for another jam there, and Machine Gun Betty is going to do it to it then out in front for the quads, but oh, lo and behold, Bigays, number 4, picks up the lead from right under the other team's nose. That was lovely. That's the kind of Namur we like to see. The stealth Namur. Stealth when they can and jumpy when they can, but even jumpy gets them through too as well. Fast pack. Bigays getting some space made for her by her blockers. Abby Hyde, number 69, was trying to get in there. And that was not quite possible. We are going to continue on our journey of roller derby with a bunch of red and white, red and blue. And that's going to be Flash McQueen picking up the lead for the quads. With pivot in the box, 2 in the box, then 4. Oh, look at that. Let's just have a Flash McQueen just bends it. Just the duck and skates. Beautifully done. And La Boucherie, the idea, of course, they're going to just continue to score points. They want to run away a little bit with Namur. They're going to build up a, if all goes well for them, they'll pick up a comfortable lead. They'll be able to stretch that out as far as they can. But Namur, like, hang on a second, we want to get in there too. The quads won 1 game this weekend. They had won 185 to 109 against the Royal Windsor Roller Girls. Namur also won 1 game this weekend. That would be against the Albany All Stars. That was 363 to 45. And the crowd goes nuts for their jammer, and that's Tinker. Tinker coming in hot. Oh, just moves number 82. Mortadelle out of the way, but no, that's going to be a back block though. And a hard hit altogether. We didn't expect it to be what it was. We're going to take care of down skater. That was just really hard impact for Tinker. Not something she usually does. Again, gameplay, things happen. So we're going to take an official timeout while we clear that up. And that's going to be the quads at 61. And 61 for quads. I'm sorry, I'm being a little bit distracted. We're trying to get rid of a small sound that we keep hearing. It's probably gremlins in the hall. 33 points then for Namur. There's going to be a bit of a discussion in the middle as well, probably just a general discussion. We will have official reviews. That's going quite well. There's a microphone given to the head ref, and if there's any official reviews during this game, we will bring you, the information will come straight onto the stream, which is lovely, and that's the way it should be. Speaking of stream and everything going on here this weekend, we would not be able to give you this kind of show if it wasn't for sponsors. And one of the sponsors this year is Quad Roller Skate Shop. It's Europe's original brick and mortar roller derby skate shop. They sponsor many European roller derby events. You can find out more about their products, their shops, and all the people behind Quad Roller Skate Shop at quadrollerskateshop.com. I kept you in suspense there. We also have other sponsors who will tell you more about them later. We are going to turn this story into an official review after all for Namur. Official review for Namur, that's Doppler Reflex for Namur, and I can tell you he only goes in when he really has something to say. He's not just going to use it. We'll have that information for you on the stream once that's handled. We cannot see too many penalties on one side or another at the moment. So some players with 1 and 2, nothing special. And because this is also an official review, I mean, I was just saying, if we get an official review, and we kind of did, I can also tell you, we'll tell you more about sponsors. We have the Derby Shop, that is Amsterdam's first brick and mortar Derby Shop. It's run by Dirty Job. She likes cookies. If you go and visit, buy her cookies, bring cookies. And because roller derby saved your soul but wrecks all your gear. How true is that? Find out more about the Derby Shop at thederbyshop.com. We also have Rydell Skates here. Rydell Skates also attending this tournament. Very happy to have them. They've been in the skate business for 70 years. And if you're not a skater, you may not know Rydell, but Rydell has been providing skates in all the fields. I mentioned it earlier in this tournament. I have old Rydell figure skates from when I was a teenager, and it's a name I've known for a long time. Find out more about them and their history and all their products on rydellskates.com. Skate Around would also like to thank the province of Namur and the Floref Sports Center, or Le Centre Sportif de Floref, for their investment and trust that they put in this tournament. It's always location, location, location. That goes for where we are. We are in Floref, which is not far from Namur.
Official review was about Namur contesting the back block of Blue 934. Blue 934 was deemed the initiator of the back block, and penalty will stand and will issue an expulsion for reckless back block.
Oh, that's going to be something. A reckless back block it is for one of the skaters. Official review is going to be more important to listen to what I'm going to have to tell you. That was Jens telling us how it is. Probably the first expulsion of the tournament. So we're going to start on a power jam. Power jam for Flash McQueen. Look at how fast that pack is. They're creating a breeze. Flash McQueen in the front. They're just going to move everyone out of the way. Beautifully done for the lead. That's a lot of leads there for the quads. And then we're going to go with the sorry about that. The quads are in the lead. Again, small distraction. We're just dealing with some small issue. Oh, distraction. That is a guillotine from Namur. Got it, but that is going to cost Flash McQueen then a penalty. She's going to sit down in the box. Power jam for Namur. One blocker down then for the quads. Full box. Well, full busy box. B-Gaze, though, unfazed, scores points. Very cool and collected jammer. Kind of quite the style of Namur as far as jammers are concerned. The quads have very different styles going for them, but it is absolutely working. Oh, McQueen with the turn and spin. Oh, falls down, realizes that, gets herself off the track, recycles herself. Four points there for B-Gaze in that last scoring pass. And everyone very happy about that because even though both teams have scored points, there's still not that much of a difference between the two. That's a 19-point difference. 71 for the quads and 52 for Namur. Because sometimes victory could only be a power jam away. That's very easy to say now for me because we have 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, so that is only the first half. We've only just begun. To quote the Carpenters, if anyone gets that joke. That's Chula Hoops trying to jam, but it is a great jam there for Tinker. That is Namur. Oh, for Little Hit, forgive me, that's 242, that's Little Hit. Oh, Little Hit getting the business there by the quads in the back on that stretched out pack, and that is going to pay off then for Chula Hoops. Gets a free pass on that one. Out of the pack, coming in for a first scoring pass. For no points, though, that is too bad. But 2 points, however, for Namur. And now we're going to have a team timeout for the quads, aka La Boucherie de Paris. Maybe a small shout out to them too. It's been almost 2 years. By almost, I mean by a day difference that they lost one of their players, and that was Josie Osborne, number 109, if I remember correctly. They lost, 109. They lost one of their league members in the Bataclan massacre in Paris, and that was a very emotional moment for the team. A few other team members, league members, were injured. Something you didn't expect to touch you from very close by. But La Boucherie is not going to forget that anytime soon. La bière non plus, hein. Non, non, sérieux, ça fait un bruit d'enfer dans le micro. Toutes les verres aussi de tes collègues. Non, enlève. Non. C'est vraiment débile comme ça. Non, fini. Merci. Merci. There we go. We found the gremlins in the system. I love my camera crew, but that's okay. No, they're doing a great job. I'm being silly. There's a railing in front of us that makes a little bit of noise again. Thank you for putting up with us. Back to the action on track, though. That is Machine Gun Betty in front with Bat Smash in the back. Oh, great job by all the blockers. Oh, they pushed her out from Namur, but they couldn't hold back Machine Gun Betty. Both jammers, they're out. That's Bat Smash. Bat Smash, cool and calm and collected. The way we like to see her do things. Machine Gun calls that one off. Oh, and Namur did manage to sneak in a few points there during that call off. That's going to be, or did they? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's going to be 2 points for Namur. As we wait to see what the other team got, to be sure. A little bit of a discussion there with Dar Wolf, Baff, and Jans. That's Dar Wolf, very well-known Belgian referee. And that will be for 1 more point on the board. B-Gaze, and we're going to have Flash McQueen. No, Flash, not happy about it, is sent to the box. Power jam for Namur. Power jam for Namur. B-Gaze, focused again. A little bit different than Tinker in style. Oh, nothing needed to be done there. Only 2 blockers for the quads, and they're trying to sort themselves out. Let's have a good look there. 3 in an offense for Namur. Offense comes, moves in, just creates some chaos, and Bigues goes and picks up more points. This is great news, people. This means that Namur is still in the game as their score gets closer to that of their opponent, and that Les Quads de Paris. And look at the board. Oh, it's a 2-point game, folks. 70 points for Namur. Clapping all around with good reason. 72 points for the quads. With less than 5 minutes left here in the first half. We could have a lead change. We could have all kinds of things. This is exciting. We are playing for the 3rd and 4th place in the skate around tournament. Little hit, jamming up a storm for Namur. We still need to get through though, and Chula Hoops knows that. Chula Hoops been doing great so far. Oh, does pick up a hit, but still keeps it in. That was beautifully done. Little hit, very much stuff in Paris-style traffic. That means you're not going anywhere fast. Will she manage to get out of it, or will she stay stuck? And Chula Hoops not doing so well either there. In Belgium, it's not so much the traffic as the endless construction on the highways. We are going to take care of down skater. And again, I can tell you, I'm going to keep repeating it. That's just the way it goes. At 3:30 this afternoon, 3:30, we will have the last game of the tournament, and that's going to be a game between Amsterdam Roller Derby and Roller Derby Madrid, and they will be playing for 1st and 2nd place for all the marbles. Namur giving a little bit of love to the announcer helping me out today, Helena, the multi-talented Helena, who knows Namur very well, who knows the quads really well. Player is okay, well taken care of. Part of the team of volunteers we have this weekend that's always going to include medics. Very important, they're there for you when you can't exactly formulate things. They've been very vigilant and always grateful to have them around, and anyone else who helps. Volunteers, refs, NSOs, photographers, filming, and by volunteers I include maybe really everybody who made this tournament possible, along with the sponsors, and they make the magic happen. We're going to get back on the track to finish off the first half. Jam is on. Machine Gun Betty in front. Bat smash in the back. Still looking for a lead jammer. 3/4 away around the track. Still do not have the lead. That's some great work by the blockers then. Oh, there it is. And the crowd goes nuts, and that is going to be bat smash. Machine Gun Betty is out, but all eyes on bat smash. She gets her rounds. The Namur that consciously or unconsciously wrapped up the blockers that were in their way and made sure that their jammer get through safely. A good one. The penalties are adding up a little bit, if I can see from here. Of course, we did have an expulsion, so that changes the thing altogether. give you as much information as I can from what I can see from my ivory tower up here, overlooking this wonderful tournament with some great roller derby. B. Gaze is your lead jammer for Namur. And then the fourth blocker gets in, B. Gaze coming in hot, and all four blockers go for total chaos. Total chaos. A nice hit there from Payette as the opposing blocker, the blocker for the quads on B. Gaze. B. Gaze like, I can do this. And we're gonna go again for yet another cuckoo surprise. Did that pay off though? We do have a lead change. Excitement all around. Namur is currently in the lead with 81 points. 81 points it is, 77 points for the quads. A lead change right before halftime. Now that's what I call a plot twist. That is some lovely roller derby. Hopefully people are watching on the stream as well. I'm happy if even one other person is watching. I salute you. You plural or you singular. I'm here for you today. And for us, we're gonna have Little Hit, who seems to be riding off the energy of last couple of jams in Namur. I mean, just knowing you're out in front, that definitely helps. Chula Hoops is out for the quads. Everyone getting really excited, has all kinds of advice for Little Hit. Little Hit hits the floor, calls it off from there. Still picks up 4 more points, then bringing a score up to 85 from 81. And now we're still at 77 now for the last 2 jams for the quads. We're going to line up in front, close to the pivot line, and run up for both jammers. Tronchatore and French trying to block. Bat smashes. I do not do walls. I do not do walls, I jam. In the lead, bat smash. Meets up with Tronchatore from the quads and her friends that are determined to defend their space. Flash McQueen is out. Flash McQueen also coming in for a scoring pass. And amidst all the red flopping around, Bat Smash does call it off on time, making sure that the quads do not score any points, as Namur puts another 4 points on the board, moving up their score to 89 points, which means we're going in, we went in with a lead change at halftime, we're going in with a bit more of a lead there for Namur. I'm going to leave you. It's halftime. I'll be back in about 12 minutes. See you soon. B. Gaze, number 4, jamming for Namur. And I believe we're going to have Zephyr, who is going to jam for, that's number 31, who's going to jam for Les Quads. And that really did pay off for Zephyr. Strong lead for the quads right now in a very fast pack. A lot of screaming going on from the coach. Zephyr, I hope it was worth it. And those scores are getting closer. And that's going to be 81 points in total for the board for Les Quads against the 89 of Namur. 8-point difference. Flash McQueen is jumping and ready to go. Picked up some energy there in halftime, surely. Little hit on the outside for Namur, picks up the lead. So that was 1 lead for Les Quads, 1 lead for Namur. On the outside, oh, wraps around the Payette. It's like a really fast hug. No points there for the quads. Yeah, and after a bit of a discussion, we're going to have 2 points for Namur, so from 89 to 92. 3 points, there we go. That's not good math. 89 to 92, that's definitely 3 points. Bat smash and chula hoops. Two jammers have been up against each other quite a bit this weekend. Bat smash it is, though. Both jammers out of the pack. Bat smash being told, yeah, get in there. And we're going to have the chaos that we saw again. Just Blue getting in there, hit anyone you can find. And then we're going to assess the, well, not quite the damage, maybe the opposite, the points. 3 points for Namur. No, 2 points. There you go, 2 points. None then for the quads. Fast jam. Oh, and then we're going to have a bit of a arrangement then, the numbers for one of the players. All good. No one in the box. Starting off quite clean here in the second half, as far as penalties are concerned. I have to watch out, because the moment I say that, someone will get something. Oh, just an out-of-play warning. That's just only a warning. Warnings are good. No, nothing all around for both teams. We stay at the same, a zero-sum jam. Big A's just gonna have a little sit down. I can see the Namur side of things. I had a bit of a view on the quads before, after the change of benches at halftime. Getting into turn one, little hit. Is up against Zephyr, and Zephyr picks up the lead. Zephyr, 2 jams in a row here in this second half. Was not jamming in the first half. Oh, and the dip of the shoulder around didn't really help much. Really beautiful to watch, though, for the team in red. Zephyr out in front. And it's her turn to score points. 5 points. Will they even up Namur's score? Will they pass them? You're going to have to stay tuned. Zephyr around again for another 5. Bat Smash is having a tough time. And I'm saying Bat Smash because I believe she picked up the helmet cover. They're playing hide the cover somewhere. That is Bat Smash trying to get through. No, oh, bad me. Punky Rooster, no wonder I was being tricked. That's me. Punky Rooster number 1647. Rectify that right away. But Zephyr is putting me in a trance, though, every time I see her go around, picking up a lot of the points. And we have a lead change. Probably had it about a few seconds ago. That's 101 for Les Quads, and we're not quite finished this jam. Punky Rooster not getting anywhere with the star pass. That means fantastic blocking from Les Quads. And Punky didn't get anywhere, unfortunately. I believe that's no points and no initial pass. And a total of 105 points on the board for Les Quads, putting them in the lead early here in the second half. Flash McQueen ready to roll. Up against Bat Smash. There we go. That's our Bat Smash with the braids. Flash McQueen is out in front. Nice and concentrated. Oh, Bat Smash after a lot of bashing around. Gets out for Namur. And passes the star, though, to pulp eviction as the way to get the star out. That was a lot going on there for Namur. Coach very happy about that one. Just a few points difference between the two teams at the minute. 109 against 94. Watching that closely just because we know we could get another lead change. That's going to be Machine Gun Betty jamming for the quad. And Big A's is back to her old tricks there to get out of the pack. Stretches out the pack. Oh, blocker goes in for a hit, does a fantastic counter block. And the crowd really loved that one. The crowd has tastes. Machine Gun Betty is in trouble out in the front. Big A's goes through, one more blocker to deal with. Oh, and then the blockers just come back together. But that pack is being stretched out. Stretch as far as you can go. For another 5 points. Oh, and that scoreboard is telling a story now. Only a 10-point difference between the two teams. Big A's coming in for another scoring pass. And that's going to be another 5 points on the board. Oh, this game is tight. 5-point difference. It's really exciting. Star pass. Or le passage de l'étoile to Chula Hoops, who is your pivot now turned jammer. Still quite a while to go in this jam. Complicated jam. Oh, Chula Hoops is out too. Also going to put 4 points on the board. That's good news. One blocker down for the quads. And Big A's figures, oh, I took a good hit to the side. So we're going to call it off. We're winning a noise going on, but it's, I think it's actually rain. Yeah, it's really big deal. Yeah, oh, it is raining buckets. It's raining horizontally. If you hear strange noise in the background, that's what it is. You can't see it, but we're wondering where that was coming from. Beautiful white noise. Flash McQueen, though, doesn't care, because Flash McQueen has picked up the lead. And you know who else doesn't care? That's Little Hit. Little Hit's like, I'm busy jamming. You do whatever you want with your rain. We're used to it. Both jammers out of the pack, Flash McQueen. And we are looking at an even, almost an even board. No, that's just a 10-point difference. 117, 107. And we're going to add it up. Oh, and that's 111. That means a 6-point difference. So close, people, so close. And, you know, again, we're playing for the 3rd and 4th place. So both these teams, obviously both these teams want to win. Who doesn't want to win? Winning is fun. For 3rd or 4th place in this tournament. Team timeout requested by Namur. The elements, too. We're very susceptible to noise in this area. We're on the side of a river. And when I mean on the side of it, I mean really just a few meters of La Sambre. A beautiful part of Belgium. If ever you're down here, you got to come check it out. But do yourself a favor, check it out in the summer. It's probably a lot nicer. So the Namur Roller Girls are the host of this tournament. Is a team that was founded in 2011. They joined the WFTDA apprentice program in January 2014. They became a full-WFTDA member in 2017, March 2017. And they played the Boucherie de Paris, la Boucherie, only once before, quite a while back. So for them, that's just the 2nd time these two teams have come together. We're ready to keep on going here. We're going to have a look. 2 tripods with one person ready to do some special things for their team. On the red side of things, the red team, of course, being the Boucherie de Paris. That's bat smash for Namur and Zephyr for les quads. Zephyr picks up the lead. Well done, good stride. Gets the skate around as well with Namur's pivot there. Grumping up, 393 joins. Oh, and we're not going to go too far with that one. And every point counts, of course, but points are going to be a big issue right now because those teams are so close to each other. And, you know, those power jams or those really long scoring jams, for whatever reason, are just going to turn the tide. But either team has the chance of providing you with that kind of entertainment. We're still 117 to 111. I doubt very strongly that we're going to go 18 minutes without scoring any points. That would be crazy. B-Gaze could be the game changer. Or it could be Flash McQueen, but Flash McQueen's going to have a sit down in the box first. This means a power jam for B-Gaze. She gets out there, she'll be able to even up the points. That's what the crowd wants. B-Gaze has red all over it, but she does pick up the lead. And now we're going in for a scoring pass. So not only are we going to watch every single point that she makes, it's going to mean the difference between evening up the score, staying behind, or actually getting a lead change. B-Gaze calls that off quite quickly. There will be points. 5 points. And we have a 1-point game. That is fantastic. The quads with 117, but 116 for Namur. A 1-point game. Oh, this is getting really exciting. Power jam start for Namur. However, Flash McQueen coming out of the box for Les Quads already. No time to waste. Oh, and Flash McQueen picks up the lead. Nicely done on the inside. Little hit though, not taking no for an answer, is out as well for Namur. Flash McQueen coming in on the outside. Twist and turn is just going to pick up whatever point she can score. Keeps that lead out in front. Oh, it's like someone's trying to pull away from you and they're just following you from so close. I believe we're going to have a late penalty issued. Or no, we're just going to check it out. That's forearms. We're all good. Keeping it professional. Keeping it derby. Machine Gun Betty against Bat Smash. Bat Smash out in front. And she's through for the lead. Machine Gun is getting all kinds of business from Punky Rooster. But Bat Smash is through too as well, pickups 5 points. That is going to be another lead change. We're going to go back and forth. That is Namur out in front right now, courtesy of Bat Smash. 125 for Namur, 124 Les Quads. This jam is far from over. Bat Smash calling that one off. And the crowd is really happy about that. Local crowd, of course, for the Namur Roller Girls. 130 is the end score of that jam. And the total, 130 is a good number. 120 is a good number too. That's a 10-point difference. Les Quads are definitely still in the game. They're going to have to come up with something. Getting the lead, staying out of the box, all of the things. Speaking of staying out of the box, both teams starting with 2 blockers apiece in the box. That's not a fun place to be. Bigues picks up the lead for Namur. 4 against 3 for now. And it is a power jam. Oh my, my. Power jam it is for Bigues. Power jam. Camera crew's getting a little bit excited there. Obviously, fans of Namur. Namur out in front, still 135 to 120. I'm telling you all, I know you can see the points on your board, but this is tight game. This could be the jam where Namur runs away with it. Might be. Might means 40%. Let's leave it at that. No predictions. Flash McQueen, though, not happy about the state of things in this jam. Is going to have another sit down in the box. It's quite a few penalties as of recent. Again, I'm very sorry we can't see much about the penalty board from here. Manu Lux, though, is going to have a chit-chat and about what happens. We do get it. Sometimes you're not too sure about how these things go. Yeah, and we are, yeah, that was an explanation. I saw it coming. There's going to be an official review requested, and it's probably going to have to do with the penalties or penalty given to Flash McQueen. We're going to sort that out. We're going to hear from it from our head ref. But we're going to have to talk about these things first, because that's the way that goes. It's true we didn't really have much of a hashtag this weekend. Again, a little bit understaffed, but the unofficial kind of hashtag for the cool kids, if you want to join in, is hashtag SKAR2017. I know I used it. You can use it too. We'll find you if you have something to say, or pictures, or just general stuff. A bit of an unofficial hashtag, but no one is taking care of social media this weekend. That happens. Getting you a stream, getting you some really nice shots were more of a priority. But feel free to use the hashtag SKAR 2017, and we'll pick it up. We'll know about it. That could change next year. This year, 6 teams for the first time the skate around has happened. 6 teams, all 6 of them specifically from different countries. I really don't remember the last time I've been to something like that. Of course, you can have 1 or 2, 3 teams from different countries, but 6 teams is actually quite a lot, quite a feat. And the odd man out, but the ones in probably the best spirits since they've arrived, that was the Albany All Stars roller derby, who came to Belgium for the first time, and who played in Europe for the first time. All just a whole pile of firsts. We are going to have a game. Speaking of first, we're going to have
the official review from La Boucherie was about the removal of the multiplayer block in the jam. The call will stand. La Boucherie will not retrieve their official review.
Yeah, there's a discussion about, you heard it, about multiplayer block. I'll leave it at that. Very well explained from Jens, one of our German refs here this weekend. Yeah, speaking of first, at 3:30 today, Belgium time, we will have Amsterdam Roller Derby. We'll be playing in the final against Roller Derby Madrid. And that is going to be all kinds of excitement. For now, the excitement is back on track with Little Hit picking up the lead for Namur. Namur coming in for some more action. And with some nice offense from Namur, just keeping the red players busy. Oh, someone's going to go down for that. Or not. No, it's all good. Oh, no, it's not good. Oh, that's going to be the jammer. I was looking at the pack. That is going to be cutting the track penalty. But then Flash McQueen gets to make up for lost time of having sit in the box and gets in for the shoulders. Nice barging on her part. Very motivated jammer, very fun to watch. Oh, on the outside, sneaks through. Goes in for the button first. That is pretty cool. And makes it look easy as well. Just racking the points up for Les Quads. 15-point difference between the two teams. Namur still out in front. McQueen is putting a dent in that dream at the moment. Both jammers out at the same time. Both jammers scoring points. Let's have a look. Jammer on jammer action. Oh, look, I'm on the left. I'm on the right. I'm going to tease you. They're both coming in. Both coming in. Oh, nice blocking by McQueen. She can really do that. But will both jammers go in to score more points? How are we going to do that? Are we going to run down the jam? Yeah. Flash McQueen can't be bothered. Would rather go for a scoring pass and does it. Well, finishes skating backwards. Puts 4 more points on the board. Oh, some serious. That felt like a low block. She said, jammer being that. Well, that was just frustration because it's not up to you, unfortunately, but I can imagine. Like, why is someone putting their body parts against mine where they shouldn't be? That's what we call regular gameplay. Tough jam, though. Still Namur out in front. 1 blocker down for Les Quads. And that was the push, and I'm gone by Bat Smash. Bat Smash, one of Team Belgium's player. I'm going to get to see her play again against Team Netherlands in the Netherlands next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Bat Smash is being blocked by Chula Hoops, who is the opposing jammer, being blocked by Namur. Oh, it's all complicated. Both jammers. No, 1 jammer out. But I wonder what Bat Smash managed to cook up for that, and that's going to be 4 points. People are happy about that. They should be. 5 points. There we go. Those elusive thumbs. Namur still out in front. 153, 137, 36, forgive me. 5 minutes and change. No, a little bit more than that. I'm going to leave it at that. There we go. There we go. 9 minutes and quite a bit left on the clock. Machine Gun Betty just pows through for Les Quads. Both jammers out then. That is going to be big A's. Quick jam 2 as well. Les Quads scoring 3 points in that last scoring pass. None then for Namur. Tough work there for Chula Hoops, trying to get through on 1 foot, but that is not going to stop Namur from picking up the lead. And that's going to be Lil Hertz getting the business from the girls in red in the back. Chula Hoops coming in for 1 more hit of the wall. Oh, and we are jammed up in turn 3. That's where we are. Little hit us through. Good work, picks up 4 points. And that is Namur trying to keep ahead of the competition and trying to make that lead as big as they can so they can be a bit more comfortable finishing off. You do this kind of hard work, and then if someone just comes right near the end and changes the scores around, that would be a shame for Namur. But for Les Quads, the Quads are like, yeah, we can do this, because they know that their score is not really far from Namur either, and they were in front of it for a good part of this game. It is the second half that is very much in the sign of Namur for now. Oh, a little fun laugh together there on the jammer line. Both teams, of course, speaking French, so can't really come up with any strange strategies on track. And while I'm telling you that, we're going to have an official timeout, I believe, just to check with points. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Simply because if we do check points, we have to do that before the end of the previous jam, so to speak. No, still no good, still not good. Team timeout. I mean official timeout. Dara Wolf making sure everything's okay. Dara Wolf, one of our more prominent refs here in Europe. Definitely in Belgium. Bat smash against Machine Gun Betty. One blocker down for multiplayer block. Bat smash on the outside. Oh, and we had Petit Tonnerre trying to get in there. Petit Tonnerre only not jamming anything for now. Oh, Petit Tonnerre goes to the box too. I cursed her, that's not good. We had a stash that went on there. For Machine Gun. Machine Gun got out, didn't really pay off though, unfortunately. End of the jam. Namur still in front with 166 points. Les Quads 139. Oh, wow. I can barely make out the tripods of both teams there. They're really tightly together. And the jammers are hitting each other out. Oh, Mortadelle jamming for the first time. That's number 82 in red for Les Quads. And Bigay's taking a big run up, and that is paying off. Namur keeps it out in front for the lead. And she's being signaled like, keep on going, keep on going. For sure. You would want to just stretch that lead out some more, and that's what we're having a look at right now. Can Bigay's be that, or will Les Quads get back into the game? Mortadelle putting in some, I was going to say fresh meat, but that's just a bit on the nose, I would imagine. Going in for a stash. Blockers know she's there, though. She's through. Going to put the star back in and just take another run at it. Oh, but Namur says, we're not going to let you do that. Namur puts another 4 points on the board, brings the total up to 170. Les Quads sitting at 139 for the moment. And that clock is coming down then too. We've got 4 minutes and less than 4 minutes and a half left in the second half. The battle for third and fourth place of this tournament. Of course, we're all battling for third place because fourth place, that's not so much fun. There's a good hit there on Little Hit. The lead is for Shula Hoops. Shula Hoops coming in for a scoring pass. Passes her blockers. Oh, beautiful offense by Les Quads. Just providing room enough for Chula Hoops to get in there. Points are scored. 2 points for les quads. No points for Namur. Imagine if they did that a few times in a row, then Namur would be having some more problems. So any points that Namur scores now is going to be good news if they manage to do that and stop the quads from getting out in front. Quads know all of this. They are motivated. I have seen the quads play, or La Boucherie de Paris to be very precise. I've seen them play 2 games in a row. They have a lot of energy. I know they can do that. That was at Fantastic 8 a few years ago. A very prominent French tournament. Takes place during Easter, traditionally. 170 to 141. Very well-behaved audience, though, considering where we're going to here for Namur and the quads. Quads on the outside. Oh, wonderfully done by Chula Hoops. Some great stuff, too, we saw from her all weekend. A name I'm going to remember. Bigues is out. Seems to have a spot of trouble with her back. Hopefully she will be okay. There we go. Just needs a good sit down. Doppler effect in Namur, having a talk with head ref, with Jens. We're all good though, that won't make too much of a difference. We have 2 blockers in the box. So that's 3-3 on track for now. And fantastic lead picked up there by Little Hurt, much to the delight of the audience. I think they're starting to realize, starting to sink in, that Namur could win this one if they keep it up. Machine Gun Betty is there for the fight as well. Going in with a stash. 5 more points for Namur, though, moving from their 170 position to 175. And we're moving on up. We're going to get to 180 if all goes well for Namur. Oh, and that is Machine Gun Betty usually just gets through, but now Namur just is being a Namur, a mur, which is a wall in French. They're being the citadel of Namur. That's what they're doing. And rumor has it the citadel of Namur just got some new lighting as well. Can't get any fresher than that. Little hit, not going anywhere. Very good walls on both sides. And Pulp Eviction trying to put a dent into that show. So with some offense. Oh, yeah, that's good. You move some people out of the way. And Machine Gun Betty has, again, la citadelle de Namur in front of her. And that was a real tough jam for Les Quads, which of course means good news for Namur Roller Girls as we look at the unofficial final score, and that's going to be 185 for Namur and 143 for Les Quads. And yesterday, having looked at the exploits of Namur on day 1, we had national television coverage. Just want to say that RTL came by with some unbelievably impressive equipment. And it is final, we can finally tell you, 185 for Namur Roller Girls, earning them the 3rd place in this tournament. And 143 for Les Quads de Paris, or La Boucherie de Paris for all the fans. 143 picking up a 4th place in the very first skate-around tournament. That was some exciting derby, a lot of lead changes, a lot of unexpected things. We had a story at halftime We got a different story when we got to the second half, but well done to the Namur Roller Girls.